Alright guys, welcome to the test of my live stream. Looking at trying to do some just live vlogs and see how that might work. Actually what kind of led to this was that I was trying to figure out how to do live streaming from my GoPro, and unfortunately you have to have 1,000 followers, and I don't think I have 1,000 followers. I'm not sure how many I have. Probably not too many. But here we go. Just wanting to see if I can find the live stream and just see how well it's working, and see if I can actually acknowledge the live chats. Yeah, hey, stream is working. Stream is live. Well, that's cool. At least I can do that from the phone. That's good to know. Really, good morning. I just want to see how this stores and edits, and I'm going to start giving updates like this, by the way. We call it a tea with Johnny Brento. So it's about, we'll do it like a day in the life kind of thing. It is about 9:13 a.m. I usually get in here to the office around 8:30 some days. If I am not scheduled to do massage therapy that day, then I just sort of focus on my music work, my side digital work, and things of that nature. I try to put out like one product every 2 days in the 3D realm with HDRI's kind of photography and 3D software combination niche that I sort of work in. And then prepare for, guitar practice, or prepare for my guitar student, or, just get ready for the band rehearsals and whatnot. So you can tell I haven't planned. It's actually a little cold today. We just had a snow recently this past week, and it resulted in some messy weather. And just as we're starting to get clear of all of that, we're hearing that it's supposed to snow again today. But I welcome it because we don't get nearly enough snow here in North Carolina, if you ask me. But yeah, I wish that I could share screen in the stream, but clearly that's not something that's supported. Just kind of looking at the things that are available to me on my phone, I see that I can add basic visual effects to the video stream, which is just lame. I don't know why I would ever want to do that for a day in the life type stream. Beam, let's see what that one does. Curiouser and curiouser. So behind me, you see kind of like the lights turned on for Secret Studios, and this, let me see if I can do this. Let's hold it till the stream catches up. Yeah, these two monitors and that you're seeing in this area, right here we go, and here and here. That's the monitors for the actual, I'll show you a little bit more, for the actual desktop for the recording studio. And there you can see the mixer. And this is just kind of my alcove down here. It's this end, and it's a general use area. So the rest of the 1,000 square foot room is dedicated to Delilah and just lounging about and whatnot. So pretty much that black table is the line of demarcation. Eventually there'll be like a separator, temporary like divider, wood wall and whatnot. But yeah, it's cool that I can hold this, and that works. So I'm using the Insta360 rotating tripod head, and unfortunately when you don't have your hands on that, it spins freely to allow for that bullet time effect. And unfortunately that's something that I can't, it's not adjustable without like a piece of tape, which I didn't have on hand. So if you see a little bit of shake in the camera, once I position it, then that's kind of like, that's what's going on there. Actually, when I close the tripod up and let's go back to normal, I don't think there's any major difference that's discernible. It'd be interesting to see if I do this, if you guys actually, interesting, you don't actually see the effect. Yeah, you do. Okay, there it is in black and white. Cool. I'm tempted to play with these. Oh, that looks horrible. It's like a retro. Okay, we're gonna stop messing around here. Get out of that. Okay. Yeah, so day in the life. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday was an interesting day. The previous night we kept Delilah, and you'll find this vlog there'll be a whole lot of Delilah talking, because she's my whole world right now, and I spend much of my time looking after her and raising her up. because there's just a short window, and I learned this with my kids. There's just a short window where you have that maximum influence over them, and you know, in my case, it's important to me that she love animals, be kind, and just generally be a jovial person, open to laughing at all times. Love music, all these things I've already instilled in her, and she's going to be July the 11th. She'll be 3 years old. Um, it's been awesome, but I have basically 2 more years of this supreme influence before she goes off to school and things of that nature, and I won't have the time with her where, like, whatever I say is almost like her mom. It's like it's gospel. So it's important to me that I really get this right, and I have to maximize my time with her and my focus on her in these first 5 years. It's just critical. Um, and I've started this thing lately. I call her best friend. I'm like, hey, best friend. And she's like, hey, best friend. It's really cool. She's talking good now, but now she's of recent, like the last couple of months, she's gotten where she can really ask for what she wants, and she can be a little picky at times. She's a great kid. Generally, if she's not needing to be changed or hungry or tired, she's golden. But yesterday, like I said, she'd stayed over the night before, and as it turned out, she had wanted apple juice, which she loves to drink all the time. But we get a special kind that's not no sugar added, in other words. And unfortunately, all I had was apple cider. So I actually talk about this in my weekly vlog, if you want to check that out, which you can find on BrentBowers.com. And that's more of a video where it's a slice of the whole week kind of a thing. But anyway, it's definitely not like there is some talking in it, but generally I try to show instead of talk about, as much as I can. Whereas here, we're just talking about it, right? But anyway, and I won't have time to do these all the time. I know I'm all over the place. I'll try to have a syllabus next time so it goes a little quicker. And by the way, the weekly vlogs, I try to never exceed like 12 or 13 minutes, but usually I try to aim for 10, but occasionally they run a little bit long, but not super long. But anyway, I digress. I gave her apple cider, and I watered it down, but apparently not enough. And the whole day there was a slow charge to the edge of the cliff where she's getting crazy and knocking stuff off on purpose. And then it came nap time, and my big idea, I recently purchased the movie Sing, starring Matthew McConaughey. All right, on Vudu, and it's really good, and she loves it. And I thought, I'm going to take her this week because it's showing at the local theater, the sequel to that. And my plan was to go at 4:15. I was like, I got to get her down for a nap. She wasn't having the nap, just kept fighting me on it. So eventually I got up and I thought, well, we'll just ride around. That's what we ended up doing. We wound up finding some birds, some seagulls out at Baden recreational area by the lake, and went to Dollar General and got food for those. And I got her candy there, which was a mistake, and as always. But it's fun. It's just fun. So we had a great time and got her back here, and I'm not going to say what happened as far as the little bathroom accident, but it involved a sliding board covered with something it should never be covered with. And by the end of the day, oh my gosh, I was so like, for me, that was like basically when Delilah's at home. I mean, Nancy will watch her for a few minutes while I could go to the bathroom or something, but like, it's me. It's on me. She's tired, and she'll talk, but generally speaking, I have to entertain her. And so, when you entertain her most of the day, that night, the next day, and she doesn't go home to mom. She comes straight to work with me. So she's here all day until Summer shows up. Sometimes she's a bit late. She likes to sleep in. And that was one of those days. And I was ready to, have a little bit of me time. And, but I still love her. God bless her. Even when I'm worn out, she's awesome. But, I was happy to see them go, and then I had a little bit of time yesterday to kind of unwind and work here on some music and stuff. But anyway, it was an interesting day, and yeah, it was cool. So today I'll be with her again, but hopefully not until 12 or 1, and I'll have her for maybe 4 hours max, as opposed to like the overnight next day kind of thing. The getting on toward the 24 hours, that'll break anybody, man. And I really focus on never speaking to her harsh, and I wish more people would do that with kids. The tendency is when they do something wrong, to go, oh, and that scares them, man. You can't do that. It makes nervous people. You don't want that. You want people that just like adversity hits them, they're like, okay, well, I'll just deal with that, So that is my goal. But anyway, Days with Delilah are great days, and I welcome them. Did get the new 13 Pro Max iPhone, and discovered that it has a super cool cinematic mode. I did some experiment with that. You can actually see if you watch my weekly vlog, which will be out by Monday on BrentBowers.com, you'll see the use of that. It blurs out the background, and it does truly look cinematic. So it's just an extra mode, cinematic mode, and it works with a rear-facing camera too, which is cool. So if you want to vlog to it, you got this awesome effect, and it makes me eager to want to actually make a music video with that. That being said, guys, I'm gonna sign off here and just keep it cash today. You know, I feel like 10 minutes is always a good time for a vlog update. I mean, it's not like I'm Chelsea Clinton. You know, I'm not that interesting. We'll be doing some music this weekend with the guys and the Bowers Foreman experiment. Welcoming a new player into the fold now, I think, and he might even be able to play with us at the Albemarle Nutrition Performance on the 29th. As of now, I'm thinking we'll play around 11 to 12, and then we'll take a break. They'll come back and play again, probably from 2 to 3. So it had originally been planned to be the full band outside. 40 degrees is too cold to do that in. So I think we are going to probably play inside, and it'll be more of acoustic-centric, but still to be fun. It'll be my first live performance with the manly Hanley, Harrison Foreman. So stay tuned for that, and you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking this out. I'm going to try to start doing these on the regular if this works well.